Tristan, what are you doing here?
Kane? I was alone for the first time in a long time, and I was in a daze.
You can afford some alone time, as expected of a great general.
Stop kidding around, I'm still conducting with a lot of excitement.
Nana was looking for you.
There shouldn't be any important errands now. Maybe she wants to give me a speech before we march again, or that the pace is too slow or whatever.
She's cute when she sits quietly with her trap shut.
If she heard you say that, she'd beat you up.
When the volunteer army arrived at Liatfrost, they first visited the royal family that ruled the region. If armed forces moved around the kingdom without a formal greeting, the royal family would think that they were waging war. Whatever they did, they must first get the king's permission. Thus, the volunteer army went to the king's castle and requested an audience. Permission was soon granted, and Estrada, accompanied by Tristan, was granted an audience with the king. King Liatfrost, seated on the throne, greeted them with a smile.
I am Sir Estrada, and this is Sir Tristan. We are honored to be granted an audience.
By the way, I heard that you came from the Gloth region. You must have had a long trip, so what do you want to ask me?
Yes. In fact, recently bandits formed a cabal in the Gloth region, attacked the city and tormented the people. Our volunteer army succeeded in defeating the bandits.
Oh, that must have been no easy feat.
The man named Kazuma we defeated there had a northern accent. It seems that he was being manipulated by someone called Jenga. That's why we came here to Liatfrost to find the mastermind.
I see.
If you have any ideas, please let me know.
Certainly, the name Jenga sounds familiar.
Where is he?
Firstly, this Kazuma is probably from this kingdom. I sincerely apologize for causing such misfortune. Forgive me.
O King, why do you speak like that?
This is like talking about the shame on our country, but it would be a great shame if it was said that we have made people in other countries suffer. In the kingdom today, I have no power. The people and ministers all fear a man named Galen, seated in the northern city of Fulda.
Why?
Galen is uniting those who want to stand up against the kingdom. Even if the army tries to deal with them, they are more numerous and adept at fighting. Unfortunately, my force is toothless.
And who is this Jenga?
Galen seems to be serving a man named Jenga. He has threatened me several times to obey him by giving his name.
Then both Kazuma and Galen are Jenga's minions. In other words, they are working towards the same goal. Perhaps a man named Jenga is amassing a large number of bandits and thugs.
It seems so.
Oh, King, I know this may sound like folly, but please order us to subdue Galen.
What? But Galun's army is formidable. Also, you may not be familiar with the geography of this area.
Father, if it's geography, it'll be fine if I accompany them.
Nana, it is impolite to shout in front of guests.
I will fight with these people.
Princess, don't be so rash. I can't send you into battle.
It's not rash. Royals should work for the people in distress.
Nana, are you feeling okay?
Your Majesty, I bring urgent news.
Not in front of the guests. Where is your mind?
Sorry about that, but it's a matter of urgency.
Speak on this matter then.
Just now, reports from the lookout tower in Carcalco indicate that Galen's army is heading towards us in droves.
What?
With that number, it seems that the soldiers in the castle will be overrun. You should prepare to retreat as soon as possible.
Tristan, tell Cain and the others to prepare for battle right away.
As you command.
No, they are.
O King, rest assured, our volunteer army will not be intimidated even in the face of 3 times as many enemies. Be sure to defend this castle. Let's defeat Galen.
The king, so taken by his confidence and energy, did not notice that Nana had also disappeared from the audience chamber. Estrada first ordered for each unit to be deployed around the castle and strike the approaching enemy. Several units were positioned around the castle so that the enemy could meet them from anywhere. Tristan's troops were in charge of the north side of the castle, where the enemy was most likely to approach.
I wonder what kind of people Galen's minions are.
Come on, but if you think they're the same as the old bandits before, we might get hurt. We're close to the enemy's stronghold.
I know, but we're not the old us either, so it'll be okay.
It's my first time fighting in a cold region.
I didn't expect it to be so cold.
Oh, it's kind of warm today.
What? Are you sure?
Rest assured, I'll fight with you.
Hey, you're the princess, aren't you? There's no way you can come with us.
Oh, really? You haven't even seen my sword arm.
That doesn't matter. If you fight, you'll have to hurt people.
I know that much.
But you don't know. If you hurt someone, they'll bleed, and they'll even scream in pain.
Sure, I don't want to hurt people, but...
Then go back to the castle.
No, I will fight too.
Why? You're a princess, so why are you going out of your way to fight?
To fulfill my royal duty.
Royal duty?
This country is not that rich, but the people of the country always give the seasonal harvest to my father and me, even if the harvest is small, and they cannot afford to share.
They're good people.
Yes, but am I really worthy of their respect? I was just born into a royal family by chance. That's why I want to be a royal who doesn't disappoint. I want to be someone who the people are glad to have as their princess. That's why I fight.
Are you serious? What are you going to do, Tristan?
It cannot be helped. This princess might fight them alone if left to her own devices. If we protect her, it won't be a problem, right, Cain?
All right. Well, princess, it's okay to fight together, but promise me one thing.
What?
As long as you fight, you will obey the captain. Tristan's decision is absolute, okay?
Yes, I get it.
The battle against Galen's subordinates went back and forth. At first, the enemy thought that the only opponent was Liatfrost's army, so the volunteer army fought an advantageous battle. However, once the enemy regained their position, the battle continued to be almost equal. The enemy had more strength, and the volunteer army was only fighting equally because the city of Liatfrost was nearby, and supplies were not an inconvenience. There was a limit to the reserves of Liatfrost, and the volunteer army could only do so much.
We have to hit the enemy's stronghold somehow, but we can't move if the siege is so tight.
Nana, Is there any way to approach Fulda, the enemy stronghold, without being detected by the enemy?
It would be difficult. The country's highways bypass a mountain range, so if you're going to cross mountains, you're less likely to be spotted by enemies. But it's impossible to cross the mountains with such a large force.
Why?
It's simple. The roads are narrow and the snow is deep. It's not a place that many people can traverse easily.
Is it possible for a small unit?
If it's just one unit, it's not impossible, but it'd still be very hard.
Tristan, cross the mountains and liberate and maintain the city of Carcalco. Princess Nana, how long will it take for Tristan's troops to leave here and reach Carcalco?
It can be reached in 5 days.
All right, then liberate it on the 6th day and hold it until the 9th. Based on the situation so far, if the operation goes according to plan, the enemy's supplies will be delayed. In the meantime, we will liberate Camakros and Shutmond and join them. Then we can use Carcalco as a base to attack the enemy stronghold.
Very well.
If you fail to liberate Carcalco, we will face a crisis, as the enemy's supplies won't be constantly cut off. Carry out the operation according to plan at all costs, all right?
Understood.
Don't worry, I'll make sure to take them to Carcalco.
Nana, don't be ridiculous. It's a forced march.
Oh, I'll be much faster than you guys traveling along snowy roads. And I know the mountain trails well. I used to go hunting.
It can't be helped. It's okay to follow along, but don't raise your voice on the way.
Kane, do you want to get some rest?
I'm still okay.